RPG Oblivion, PC game Company of Heroes, wireless game. The thing about this category was that it was actually presented during the show, which who the hell out there cares about wireless or cell phone games? They should not have been. This award should not have been presented during the show. Critics' Choice, basically for games that were out for less than a month before the award show. Yeah, this shouldn't have been. This shouldn't have been a category. This shouldn't have been presented. Uh, all right, moving on. 2007. I actually didn't watch this, but it also had Samuel Jackson as the host. Um, Game of the Year, BioShock. I love that game. People say it's too easy because of the Vita chambers, and I agree with that, but you can just turn them off. The game was eventually patched, so you can just turn off the Vita chambers and just use the save feature, which still makes it pretty challenging, especially if you fight the big daddies. And the thing about that game is that the big daddies are actually put up more of a fight than the final boss, which is strange. Also, Orange Box was nominated, which is actually 5 games in 1, but it's still one of the best video game deals in history. Studio of the Year, Valve. I totally agree with that. Valve, one of my favorite video game studios slash developers of all time. I mean, everything they put out is just solid gold. I fully agree with them. Also, Steam kicks ass. I got so many games on Steam for cheap, it's not even funny. Best shooter, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. This starts the Call of Duty reign, people. I think BioShock should have won. RPG, Mass Effect. Also strength, Persona 3, also nominated. Though Mass Effect, I never played Mass Effect, but I heard it's also a pretty good game. But Persona 3, it's long. It's a freaking long game, but it combines few genres into one game, and the story is excellent, and the gameplay is good, but it can get a bit repetitive with the gameplay. But still, overall, one of the best RPGs I've ever played. Military game, Modern Warfare, once again. Individual sports, handheld game, Phantom Hourglass. It was actually a pretty good game. One of the few games on the DS to successfully incorporate the touchscreen controls. I heard you can play the entire game with a touchscreen. Best graphics, Crysis, really no competition there. I'm actually playing through Crysis right now, the first game, and it's a very fun game. Very fun, very good looking. Best game based on movie or TV show, don't care. Rhythm game, don't care. Driving game, action game, Assassin's Creed. Okay, I kind of agree with that. Mario Galaxy is also a very fun game. Team sports, Madden strikes once again. You can't keep Madden away from the spiked VGAs. Best soundtrack, BioShock. It had a nice selection of the classic 50s, 60s music. Breakthrough technology, Orange Box slash Portal. Actually just Portal, and I fully agree with that. The Portal gun is one of the most innovative things I've seen in a video game ever. 360 game, BioShock. One thing I have about these categories is that best 360 Wii PS3 game, that some of the nominees are not exclusives, when, in my opinion, all the nominees should be exclusive to that particular console. For example, BioShock is also also released on the PC. Orange Box, also multi-platform. At the time, Mass Effect was a 360 exclusive. Wii game actually includes all exclusives, though Mario Galaxy, I agree with that. PS3 game also includes all exclusives. PC game, once again, Orange Box multi-platform, BioShock it's also 360, Crisis, World Conflict. Crisis is an exclusive to PC until recently, and World Conflict, I'm not sure about that game. Original score, BioShock, multiplayer game, Halo 3, got nominated over Team Fortress 2. I mean, come on now. Team Fortress 2 is one of the best, rather, multiplayer experiences I have ever had. I mean, I put over 190 hours into that game on PC. I mean, it's just not funny. I mean, it's just the overall better multiplayer experience in my opinion that's still being played heavily to this day. Most addictive video game, Halo once again. Although Team Fortress 2 is also nominated, and it's far better multiplayer experience in my opinion. Alright, I already covered the 2008 awards in my video, so moving on to 2009. I actually did a video on this after the award show was over, but I didn't really like how it turned out. So, anyway, I'm going to hopefully I'll do this properly this time. Game of the Year, Uncharted 2, Batman Arkham Asylum also nominated. Oh, another thing. This is when VGA started playing trailers pretty much every other minute. And I actually find the trailers more, I guess, fun to watch than the actual awards. I just tune into the VGAs to watch the trailers. Might as well call them the Spike TV trailer shows. Anyway, the show started off with a teaser for Arkham City. Anyway, I said Game of the Year, Uncharted 2, Studio of the Year, Rocksteady Studios for Arkham Asylum, which is a good game. I see Valve was also nominated, but they won the previous year, so I don't really mind that. Independent game, Flower, I haven't played any of those games. 360 game, Left 4 Dead 2. Once again, Left 4 Dead 2 is multi-platform. Arkham Asylum is also multi-platform. The only two exclusives in this category are Forza Motorsport 3 and Halo 3 ODST. Either they were not that many good exclusives for the 360 that year, or they were just lazy in picking out the nominees for this category, which both are plausible definition of possibilities. PS3 game, which once again includes all exclusives for PS3. They seem to favor the PS3 here. Was Uncharted 2 won that. Best Wii game, New Super Mario Brothers. Pretty much the same thing I had to say about New Super Mario Brothers, the first game for the DS. Let's see, although Mad World was also a pretty fun game too. PC game, Left 4 Dead 2, once again, multi-platform game. Dragon Age Origins, also multi-platform. Plants vs. Zombies, also multi-platform. And Sims 3 is also multi-platform, I think. So, no exclusives for PC, although Spike has always shafted the PC too. Handheld game for GTA Chinatown Wars. I actually played that game and I don't really like it much at all. Grand Theft Auto has kind of worn out its charm for me. I mean, San Andreas is the only GTA game I really play anymore. Best Shooter, Modern Warfare 2. Once again, a Call of Duty game wins Best FPS award. Won over Left 4 Dead 2, which has an excellent co-op experience. I mean, those games, Left 4 Dead games, offer pretty much the best co-op experiences ever in a video game. Action-adventure game, Assassin's Creed 2, which, okay, why is it listed twice here? That's probably a typo. Well, I'm surprised Brutal Legend didn't win, given how Jack Black hosted last year. This RPG, Dragon Age Origins, though I heard Borderlands and Demon's Souls are also pretty good. Multiplayer, Left 4 Dead 2, I'm glad that won. Although Borderlands also incorporated co-op very well too. Fighting game, Street Fighter 4. Don't really play fighting games. Individual sports game, UFC 2009. Team sports game, NHL 10. A Madden game did not win, even though it was nominated. They did not win. I think this is the second year in a row Madden did not win. Something must be going on, huh? Best driving game, Forza Motorsport 3. Music game, Beatles Rock Band. Soundtrack, DJ Hero. Original score, Halo 3 ODST. Graphics, Uncharted 2. Best game based on a movie or TV show. This one surprised me. South Park won it. Even though Ghostbusters is not only the best Ghostbusters game I've ever played, but it is also, I think, is a better overall game than South Park. What were they thinking of that one? Because South Park is an adult show and it caters to Spike TV's audience? Whatever. Human female, best performance by human female, best performance by human male. See, they've done away with the supporting role casts, or categories rather. Best cast, best voice, which might as well call this the Jack Black Award. Because, okay, we already have an award for best human male performance, so why do they have another one? So they can give Jack Black an award. Because Brutal Legend was not released the previous year in 2008, so they had to wait until next year to give him an award. I remember after he won this award, he was informed that Brutal Legend was not nominated for Game of the Year, and he went on a totally scripted tirade. I mean, it was just obvious that it was fake. It's terrible, too, because Mark Hamill did an excellent job as the Joker in Arkham Asylum, and so did Arlene Sorkin as Harley Quinn in Arkham Asylum. Downloadable game, Shadow Complex. That's a pretty fun Metroid-style game. Best DLC, GTA. GTA wins again, although I think Broken Steel should have won that, because it actually changed the ending of the game, and also increased your level cap by 10. So you can't go wrong with Broken Steel. Most anticipated, God of War 3. Best comedy game, Eat Lead. What the hell is that? Moving on to 2010. Moving on towards the end. Hosted by Neil Patrick Harris. Especially this year, what I remember was the announcement for Skyrim, which I was really excited for because I love Oblivion, like I said earlier. Also Portal 2 announcement, Arkham City trailer. Let's see, Game of the Year, Red Dead Redemption. That is a very good game. The game's ending actually made me cry, and one of the few video game endings to make me cry. Studio of the Year, BioWare, Character of the Year. Thing about this category is that throughout the show, they would have like these, I guess, presentations or speeches by the nominees for this category. And the thing is, they took up time from award presentations that could have been presented on the show. And not to mention that pretty much the worst nominee won this award. Sergeant Frank Woods, called from Black Ops. Although Ezio, he won over Ezio and John Marston and Kratos. All three of them are better characters. I think Ezio should have won that award. Xbox 360 game. Once again, multi-platform games. Mass Effect 2's multi-platform. Alan Wake's multi-platform. What were they thinking? Not many exclusives for 360, I guess. Either that or they just don't care. PS3 game, God of War 3. Okay, only one multi-platform game here is Red Dead Redemption. Wii game, Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll give them that. PC game, StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty. Though, two multi-platform games in the nominations. Handheld game, God of War, Ghost of Sparta. Shooter, Black Ops. Fuck. Enough with Call of Duty. All right, Call of Duty has won for like 3 years in a row for best shooter. Uh, I've had it. Actually.